Hey guys, yeah, we're fixing to do a mask. I'm removing my eyeshadow, my eye makeup right now with one of my most favorite products is Green Clean from Pharmacy. I'll tell you what now, Pharmacy is definitely one of those products that came to me through subscription boxes, and it's a really, I love this. Like, I just put it on, I'll leave it on for a little while, and then I'm gonna wipe it off, and it'll be even the mascara is off. But that's not what you're here for. You want to see a mask, so hang out. We'll be right back. Hey guys, it's me and Glam Goat. Mask Monday. Mask. Mask. Yeah, okay. The little pink princess dragon. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing your skincare, 'cause we would love for you to do it with us. Yes, we would. Today is the day that the beauty ninjas. Hey, yeah! Pink can be strong. Yeah. Beauty Zen. Okay, the Beauty Ninjas are doing our Mask Monday today, and we really hope that, we can inspire you to do a little mask as well. Kind of, do a little skincare. Let me tell you what, 20 is not too early. I wish I'd have started then. I wouldn't have the skin that I do now had I, started when I was 20. Guys. So, grab a mask, come along and join us for the ride. Put it on hold, go like, oh yeah, let me go get my mask, and you can do a mask while you're watching this video, because it's always at least 20 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, because it's gonna be, it is. Okay, yes, you're right. You guys go take a hike. And today's mask is presented to you by Becca from Becca's Empty Nest. This is the I'm Red Wine, and it's from, it's for pore care, and it's from Tony Moly, which I gotta tell you, a lot of time, I know this is not going to be a popular opinion, but a lot of the Tony Moly stuff I am not that crazy about, but I do like his sheet masks. They're really good. So okay, Tony Moly, I'm Red Wine Mask Sheet for pore care. Okay, helps to purify the skin while tightening enlarged pores. Okay. Directions. Tear open, apply to face, leave on for 20 to 30 minutes, and then remove. Okay, well, you know what though? I mean, I used to not have enlarged pores, but I've noticed pores are starting to happen. So, we're probably going to do a hold on, because I'm going to leave this on for the whole 30 minutes. So, all right, let's start off with, we've already cleansed. We are ready to go. Ready to go, oh, 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 oh. Be very careful not to cut the mask. So I shook it so that hopefully the mask is in this part, because I don't want to cut it, because, that would suck. All right. let us see. It does smell like wine. I don't know. I had a couple of girls say, it didn't really smell like wine, but let me tell you what. Maybe not when you take it out, but right here in the thing, it smells like wine. It does. It smells like, definitely like a red wine. Not that I'm a wine connoisseur, but, you know, I was a waitress once at a place where we served cocktails, and you have to have some kind of knowledge of that stuff. I was never really, I don't know, I was never really a wine drinker. I kind of considered wine to be sort of the Kool-Aid of the alcohol world. Like, you know, I don't know, I just kind of ditched it. All right, and oops, let's get the little nose piece down, and hi, no, no. It smells like wine. It totally smells like wine. I don't know what you guys are doing, but mine smells like wine. Okay, what is our time? Actually, I need a real honest to God time here, because alright, so I'm gonna leave it on for 30 minutes. So do we have a story? Let me see. Oh, guys, I am back in the employed world, and let me tell you what, I cannot tell you, like, how stressful it is to not be employed and not know. I mean, thank God for, like, the church and the American Legion. And I imagine, I mean, both of these places are like, hey, even after you're working, you can come back here. Don't worry about it. We have plenty of food. And, you know, we know that you're going to be working minimum wage. Groceries are expensive. Holy shit, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the stuff. I'm getting bakery bread, sourdough bakery bread from Publix. I think it's like $5 a loaf. Hello? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I might buy like one loaf, but I can't consistently, you know, no. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back there at least once a week. Well, maybe not. Like maybe like once a week and then maybe off for a week, you know, like 2-3 times a month kind of a deal. The American Legion, they give you bags of apples, cartons of eggs, a whole chicken, frozen chicken, like it's a little deformed where it looks like it thawed out, got kind of smushed, you know, it's got like some edges, you know, and then froze again. But you know what? I've had a couple of them and they're fine. They're not, there's no like weird spots in them or anything. So yeah, I'm good with that. What else? Oh, milk. They give you gallons of milk. Potatoes. Butter. Real honest to God butter. I can't, like, I buy butter because margarine is so bad for you. Pay attention. Talk to a farmer here. Let me tell you what. Oh, country people are so freaking much healthier because, you know, all that fresh air. Well, yeah, the fresh air's got something to do with it, but the food has a lot to do with it, too. Butter has one ingredient. One ingredient. One ingredient. Did you guess what that ingredient is? Woo! Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Cream. That's all butter is churned up cream. That's it. That's it. Seriously. That's it. Margarine is chemicals. Basically. Chemicals. So, yes, margarine is cheaper because it comes out of I don't even know. Like, go and read the stuff on the ingredients on margarine. There's going to be stuff on there you can't even pronounce. Real butter is butter and maybe salt, but that's it. That's it. It's cream. That's all it is. That's in butter is just cream. And if you like the salted kind, some salt, so yeah. So that whole, vegan, I'm going to have margarine instead of butter. You need to just not even do that whole thing, because going from dairy products to chemicals is definitely not healthy. It's not in your best interest. And you might forget the whole margarine thing, find something else, some other kind of thing. Well, people cook in oil now instead of butter. We always cooked in butter. That's, you didn't have oil to cook in. It actually used to cost more to make the oil than it did the butter, because there was, so much of a process to it, where butter is just separate the milk from the cream, turn the friggin' cream until it's butter, and butter, now they have to pasteurize it. It has to be tested. It has to be like, there's a lot more to it than what it used to be. But I love it when when I used to be home all the time and I had goats that were in milk. We always had fresh butter, and let me tell you what, the butter that you buy in the store definitely tastes 1,000 times better than margarine. But butter that was cream 2 hours ago, holy shit, it's like the ice cream of the butter world. I swear to God, it is so stinking yummy. Yeah. And like real cream, I used to separate, because I made butter, I would separate out the cream from the milk, which is difficult because goats, like if you take cow milk and, you let it sit in the refrigerator, fresh cow milk, you let it sit in the refrigerator, in about an hour, you're going to see some cream on the top of that, okay? Some raw milk. If you do that with goat milk, it takes a long time, because goat milk is naturally homogenized. Homogenized means that the cream does not separate from the milk. And so goat milk is just, it's really hard because the cream just doesn't want to, the milk just doesn't want to let go of the cream. On the other hand, this is why goat milk is so fucking creamy and scrumptious. And people, they're like, oh, goat milk is disgusting. Well, you know what? If you got cows out there eating weeds, cow milk is disgusting too. The thing with goats is, goats are browsers, they're not grazers. And what that means is they don't like to eat stuff off the ground. They like to eat brush and weeds, small trees, lower limbs off of trees. They like to eat a lot of stuff that is not necessarily yummy and sweet. And they really do not, unless they have no choice, they don't like to eat closer than about 4 to 6 inches off the ground. So usually a goat lot is not a dry lot, because they won't eat the grass to the ground unless there's just nothing else to eat. It's just not their thing. So if you're going to have a dairy goat, like maybe for your own sake, you go and you buy, there's a lot of study into it. There's more than just this, but basically when I was making goat milk, when I was milking the goats, they were eating, and you gotta remember, Ocala's right down the street, it's a big racehorse area. Yeah, I was going and buying like 3-strand alfalfa for like $50 a bale. Yes. And it outweighed me. I mean, we're talking 250-pound bales of just the greenest, most luscious frigging, like, you almost wanted to eat it yourself. It's so freaking beautiful. It's like, damn, there's a salad, But yeah, that's why the milk is superior, is because I fed them superiorly. I fed them horse feed. Actually, I fed them pregnant mare horse feed because it has a lot of the nutrition in it, and because this is starting to change now. Goats are getting a little more popular, and so is goat milk. Like, you actually find it in the stores every now and then now. But goat feed tends to not be as clean as horse feed. And horse feed has to be clean because horses can't regurgitate, so anything that goes in is going all the way through them. So if you have crappy horse feed, you have dead horses, and then you sue the people that sold you the feed, or that made the feed. Goats can regurgitate, so, they're, the theory being, it's a freaking goat, it's just a goat, I'm sorry. It's just a goat that's feeding my family milk and meat, So, yeah. So, yeah, I fed them horse feed because the horse feed is cleaner. And then I give them copper bolus because goats are not indigenous to the Americas. They were brought over by the Spanish. And the entire country is copper deficient for goats. I mean, they'll survive and shit, but if you want to have good milk, you need to satisfy their nutritional needs in order for them to satisfy your nutritional needs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going off on a whole tangent there, but that's why real goat milk, if you go to a goat farm where they sell goat milk, it costs between $6 and $14 a gallon. Yeah, I know, have a heart attack. But it has, like, oh my goodness, 4 times the nutritional value that cow milk does. And you'd be like, well, then why do we drink cow milk? Well, the reason we drink cow milk is because one cow can outproduce, a goat, like, seriously. I mean, one cow makes, one really good, well-bred milk goat is going to make like a gallon, maybe a little more than a gallon a day. One really well-bred milk goat or milk cow is going to make gallons, lots of milk. So you can feed more people. So it's not as good, but there's more of it. You know what I'm saying? So, on the other hand, with the goat milk, you don't need as much. So, but this is something that you really see happening in this country is we're devouring more and more food. We're being, obese. We're having digestive issues, acid reflux, the blah, 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 Well, guess where probiotics comes from? Milk, and, yogurt, hello, probiotics. The thing that, like, actually helps your stomach to digest food, that's exactly what that is. And our food has less nutrition than it used to have. Therefore, your body craves more of it because it's not getting as much nutrition out of the amount of food that you're eating. So you're eating more of it because you're hungry, because your body is going, hey, I need more. This, I don't know what the fuck you just ate, but it didn't do shit for, no. So, and then you end up with all these digestive problems. And, look at our country. Like, yeah, we are a country of digestive issues, and it's because we eat like shit. I tell people, don't do your grocery shopping at the grocery store. contact your local extension office and find out where there is a farmer's market, and that's where you go to buy your vegetables, your nuts, your fruit, your, anything that is grown locally. Honey, good raw natural honey is oh my god, it's so good for you. So good for you. But the best honey for your health wise, if you're taking honey for health, it has to be local honey. I live in Florida. If I get honey from California, it ain't going to do me no damn good. It's a Mother Nature thing. You have to get the stuff that is harvested locally. Because it's made from the local pollen, whatever, the stuff that bees eat, and then they make the honey, and and like honey is an antioxidant. It helps to cleanse all the just nastiness, stupid chemicals and shit that you shouldn't be eating in the first place out of your body. But local stuff will actually help with your allergies. Don't ask me why. It's a Mother Nature thing. Google it. But it will. If you're having natural raw honey, put a little on your coffee, whatever. Put a little bit on a piece of toast, It's really good on some whole wheat. It definitely will help with hay fever and just naturally occurring allergies that are breathing allergies, like me, I'm allergic to strawberries, but only if I eat them. I'm not allergic to them if I smell them, only if I eat them, It's not going to help with that. If you're allergic to shellfish or something like that, it's not going to help with that. But, if you have stuff that you breathe in and it gives you a headache or whatever, perfumes, whatever, honey will definitely help with that. Okay, so I'm going on and on here. Where are we at? I'm going to take a break. I'll see you in a few. We're back. Yes, we are. All right, it's time to take her off. So, always thinking upward because, we want the skin to go. We never want to pull anything down. Even as light as a mask is, always think up. Because, gravity is going to win anyways. Whew, okay. There's not really anything left in this. And it's a little bit, I feel like, yeah, it's just kind of wet. It definitely smells like wine. Okay, so there's not a lot of essence in that. I basically laid down on the sofa so that my face would be, back, and turned on the television with the timer so I would know, not the timer, but it has like a clock on it, whatever. So I would know when it was, when it was done brewing. And I don't know, it feels sort of like a like a light serum. I would say it's got maybe a little bit of moisturizing, but not much. I mean, if you're wanting a moisturizing mask, it's upside down because I cut the thing, but this is what the red wine is not the one for you, but it doesn't claim to be moisturizing, so that's really not a shock. It's supposed to be tightening, and I feel like it probably is because it has that feel to it, that kind of a little bit of a dryness, like it's, pulling things together a little bit. I feel like if you really wanted, like if you really have large bossy pores and you wanted to get the full effects from this mask, I feel like probably the best time to use it would be at night or in the evening, or, depending upon your job, a few hours before bedtime, and just let it go for a couple of hours, let it stay on your face for a couple of hours before washing it off or whatever. So yeah, I would leave it on for 30 minutes or however long you basically would need it to be on. And then maybe leave it on for a couple more hours. And then I would go ahead and wash it off. Or, if you have oily skin, you ain't going to need to do none of that, But if you have dry patches, you're going to have to at least take it off of, if you have like a dry T-zone, you're going to need to take it off of there, Leave it on the oily and bossy areas where you have those bossy old pores. I would not put on makeup over top of it. I would definitely wash it off. I'm going to leave it on for a couple hours and wash it off. But I do feel like if you have bossy pores, this could be something that would be good for you. I also went through the ingredients. I don't remember if I said this or not already. I think I did. This does not have alcohol in it, which was kind of a concern for me, because when you think wine, like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind, right? But no, there is no alcohol in it. Actually, wine extract is what's in it. Go Google it. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, guys, that was our mask for today, and I smell wine. It's on my fingers now. Ooh. Hey everybody, don't forget to watch the playlist. Oh, please don't forget to watch the playlist, because, we have several of the ninjas have different types of skin, so I really feel like the effects are going to be different for each of us. Go watch the playlist and see what everybody thinks. I think there's going to be a real difference of opinion on this one. And, Becky, way to go. This was really interesting. And, seriously, this is pretty cool. Hey, give us a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Have you ever tried a wine mask? What did you think of it? And until next time, I hope you keep on masking and a-dancing, keep on dancing every single day. Bye-bye.